little bank of cliffs and this gorgeous overlook. There he goes. Hey everyone, MinerBiker here. Welcome to a very special day on a very, very special trail that I have been anxiously waiting to come and video for a long time now. This is the Virgin River Rim Trail on Cedar Mountain up east of Cedar City. It's a very special trail to me. We're going to be riding and videoing this in two parts. This first section, we are starting up here by Deer Haven Campground, which is right over there. Got the road coming off the Webster Flat Road right there, and this road that climbs up from Woods Ranch down on Highway 14, and then the start of our trail. So this is the very western end. Part one will be from here over to Navajo Lake, and then part two will be the more rugged and scenic stretch from Navajo Lake all the way finishing at the spectacular Strawberry Point. So I am so excited. Got my wife here, got both dogs here. This is gonna be so fun. This trail is special to me. I will tell you more about it once we get going. And yeah, here we go, finally, Virgin River Rim Trail. All right, here we go. We're off in the midst of a very nice little refreshing rain shower. I first rode this Virgin River Rim Trail in 2014. That's when I was still pretty new to really getting seriously into mountain biking. Wasn't able to ride the entire thing at the time, at least not in one stretch. But that was kind of my first time doing like a big, like kind of backcountry adventure style ride. And needless to say, it got me hooked. So this trail is in large part responsible for me riding what and where and how I do nowadays. A lot of that started out from riding this trail. Then I came back in 2015, a year later, came back a little more experienced, a little better shape, a little bit better bike. And that was my first time riding the entire trail from Woods Ranch all the way to Strawberry Point in one single ride. And that really had me hooked on big backcountry adventure rides like this. Needless to say, the rest is history. I come down and ride at least sections of this trail and the Navajo Lake Loop Trail at least once every year ever since 2014, because it's just so special. It's just one of those places that keeps calling you back. I'm so stoked finally get to ride this thing. It's also my first time getting to ride and share the entire thing with my wife, which is awesome that she can be here. Finally get to video it good and share it with you guys. I will say one thing about especially this western end over here by Deer Haven. You have to be careful when you come and ride this, especially during like July and August. There's almost always sheep over in this area, and they make a horrible mess of the trail. It'll be so torn up and covered with sheep poo, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, my wife's smoking me on her e-bike. She is smoking me. Of course, I'm trying to talk to you. But you come now, once you get into like September, that's the best time of year. The sheep are gone. We don't have any fall colors yet this trip, but late September, early October, you get spectacular fall colors down here. Oh yeah. We rode this stretch from the lake to Deer Haven. Now we're just turning around and going back. So doing this as an out and back, about 9 miles from the lake to Deer Haven. It's about an 18-mile round trip out and back, and then tomorrow we're gonna do from the lake to Strawberry Point. This is definitely the more mellow, more heavily forested of the two stretches. The other stretch is when you get up right up along the Virgin River rim, and it's more rugged, no more climbing, but also much more scenic. Huge wide open views overlooking Zion National Park and the Virgin River drainage, hence the name of the trail. Obviously for this ride I am riding my Kings Peak hardtail set up with the 29 by 3.0 plus tires. Great bike for this type of riding. If you want to see what this area looks like with fall colors, check out my video from last fall when I videoed the Navajo Lake loop trail. The aspens were blazing. That was spectacular. Check out that video. That'll be linked in the cards and in the description down below. Oh, it's so pretty in here, as long as there's not sheep. Thankfully there's been enough monsoonal rain to clean the trail back up from horrible things. Why on earth they let them rain sheep along the trail like this every year? They just absolutely trash it. Make it horrible to hike or ride for like 2 months. Best time of year to be up here. Beyond me. Sadly in Utah, especially the more rural parts of Utah, public land is seen as grazing pasture first and foremost above all else. Hunting comes second. Everything else is far below those. Cruising down through the aspens here, down where we cross Webster Flat Road. The gorgeous pink cliffs across the way over there. That's actually the same section of cliffs over there that the Blowhard Trail starts on top of. A whole bunch of sheep tracks petrified into the trail. Horrible, awful things. Oh, that's good. This is the Webster Flat Road. You can come into here off of Highway 14, just right up there. Continue on our way. Pretzels. Punch those things. All the rain during August that we got down here made the trail in nice shape. This little riparian area through here is pretty, but would be so much nicer if it wasn't stomped half to death by sheep. It does have kind of cool bridges though. How are you doing up with a four-wheeler trail just for a minute? It is well signed which way to go. Here's where we turn off. Oh, it's gorgeous. Man, I love these big aspens. These are big aspens. Some of these are 2 feet thick. But that's really big for an aspen tree. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Little cloud up there just grumbling at us. We might get something off of him because we got to go right out over there to Navajo Lake. We could very well get some rain off of him. There's this part over here. A few of these stretches got really rutted out by all the rainwater that ran down them. Get tricky to climb. You have to watch your pedals on both sides. They're narrow and deep, especially on this bike since it's a fat bike frame. So it's got the wider Q factor on the pedals. Really have to watch them. Yep, up we go. Oh, that's tricky. That being trenched out like that. Oh, we made it. I was digging pedals in both sides, but we kept it going. Oh. A lovely little creek down in here. Oh man, that's a happy dog. Hi buddy. And there goes a squirrel. Hi bud. That's a good boy. Little one who's scared of thunder. Another stretch all gullied out. A lot of that is due to the sheep as well, because they stomp the trail to powder, and then the water comes through and just washes it all away. Just makes a big gully. sheep caused so much damage. Oh, he's throwing wood. Oh yeah, good bit of climbing there. Big plus tires make a big difference though. They can absorb a lot of, they can at least just take the edge off the bumps. And they just roll over stuff so easy. I love this stretch along here. It's such a nice cruise. Frick heck!
Oh my God.
I don't even know what happened. It's like my wheel freaking locked up. I seriously have no idea what that was. That was the weirdest crash I've ever had. Well, that was like the freakiest crash I've ever had. How do you crash on a trail like this? Holy crap, that was crazy. My knee took one heck of a wallop. It's all bloody, all swelled up right there. Ripped the heck out of my sock. That was kind of nuts. Anyways, on with the adventure. Knee's a little stiff and sore, but the best thing to do for it now is just to get it moving again so it doesn't get too stiff. Oh, that was weird. Just 1 second, just cruising merrily along on a what should be an easy trail, and all of a sudden, boom! Out the front door we go. Woo, yeah. Stretch that knee back out. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh. Work it off. Work it off. What's that line in the Avengers? The original Avengers movie? Where Captain America tells the other Avengers, If you get killed, walk it off. Oh, it's so stiff every time it comes around the top. Woo, baby. Just never know, do you? Never know what's gonna happen. Definitely say that's the weirdest crash I've ever had. Usually when you crash, it's like there's an obvious reason why you crashed, because of the technicality or something. That one just should have been a pretty mellow, easy stretch of trail. And freaking out of the blue, it's like the bike just ran into a brick wall under me. Oh well, how about this trail, huh? It sure is pretty. Pedal. That was wild. That's just so shocking when you're riding along and everything's just going fine, and then all of a sudden something like that happens out of the blue. Holy crap. It's such a shock to your system. Oh, that went little bumps. Oh man. As I come around the top of every pedal stroke, that knee gives a nice pulse. It's like, woo! I think it's gonna be stiff tomorrow for day 2, I'll tell you what. Hey, enough about the knee, let's enjoy the ride. Oh, this trail's pretty. Come on, knee. Here we go. We got this. We got it. Yeah, buddy. Pedal. Keep going, you. Tag your tail. Man, this trail is wonderful. Such a beautiful trail. Even though, as you can see, even the most beautiful and fairly chill trails can still take a piece out of you. Buddy. Almost to the lake. Okay, right here, come to the end of this west segment of the Virgin Rim. Come out onto this road. And I'll pedal up this road up to the lake. So there from Deer Campground, there's a little trail that climbs you up here to this beautiful little bank of cliffs. There's gorgeous overlook looking off to the west. The Cedar City's up and over beyond that, and then out down towards Zion. You got some wildfire smoke in the area, but you can still see the outlines of like West Temple and stuff down through there. Zion Narrows start down in this area, and Navajo Lake's back out of sight over there. Didn't bring bikes all the way up here because there's a whole bunch of nasty trees down on the little trail, so it wasn't worth trying to haul the bikes up here all the way. So we just brought them part way. It sure is pretty. Back on the bikes. Working our way back down this little trail up to the overlook. In case anyone's wondering, on Trail Forks it's called the Pinks Trail. It goes up to the Pink Cliffs. And it is an official trail. You got signs on it, everything out here at the bottom. Here we come back into Deer Campground. Cool little overlook. Would have been fun if we could have got the bikes all the way up there, but too many trees down. Now we pick up a little bit of the Navajo Lake Loop trail right here. And again, make sure you watch that video from last fall where I videoed the Navajo Lake Loop. Even had the drone with me. These aspens were just blazing yellow fall colors. It was absolutely spectacular, so make sure to watch that video. Of course, we have to bring the doggies to the lake for a dip at the end of the ride here. There he goes. I feel good, ain't ya? Good job, buddy. Well, I'd say I first leg in a virgin rim there. Didn't quite end the way I was planning. Wasn't planning to come out of my half crippled with a knee that's really struggling to put down hardly any power and having a hard time even going through the full range of motion of the pedal stroke. But still, great ride, gorgeous trail. Thought it wasn't any worse than it was. And I'll finish up this ride. We'll spend the night. And we'll just have to see how we're feeling in the morning. If I'm feeling like my knee's gonna be up for riding the rest of it, because the rest of it's got more climbing, more technical than this stretch did. We'll have to see how my knee's feeling in the morning, and if I think it can handle that or not. But we'll see. That's part of the adventure and part of the risk you take every time you come out here and ride. Anything can happen to anybody at any time. Well, everyone, here we are back at the trailhead, done with part 1 of the Virgin River Rim, complete with a little bonus up to the overlook and a little bonus over to the lake to soak the dogs, who's obviously not tired yet. Crazy animal. Such a gorgeous trail. So fun to come and video it. Obviously we had a little mishap there they weren't exactly planning on. So really hoping to still be able to ride the rest of it tomorrow, but we're just gonna have to get up in the morning and see how we're feeling and make a judgment call there, and if we need to, we'll just have to come back again. So it is what it is. Glad it wasn't any worse than it was. Don't think anything's broke. I think everything's still where it's supposed to be and everything, so that's good. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to check out the Navajo Lake video that I filmed last fall and the beautiful fall colors. That will be linked in the cards in the upper right hand corner of this video. And watch out for part 2 of the Virgin River Rim coming. Hopefully we'll be able to ride it and video it tomorrow if the knee can put up with it. We'll see. So thanks for watching. Leave us a comment down below. As always, like that hit button for the trail dogs, especially the crazy one over there in the bushes. And yeah, check out Fezzari Bicycles. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. Keep digging up new places to ride.